everyone. I am Matthew Thomas with Super Cool Radio, and joining me at this time, some very special guests. They're originally on for season 1, but now they're back for season 2. Please welcome a killer 4-piece rock band from New Jersey, Alice Cooper.
Wait, what?
Oh, what? Yeah, right.
Reference again.
Everyone didn't get that reference. Please check out our first interview. I am actually with Reality Suite.
Oh.
How you guys doing tonight?
It's 4 of us because when you cut one of us out, they'll know that somebody's cut out. You got to watch the last season to get that show.
Exactly.
Yes. Now everyone is here. I'm using a new service, so everyone is here making up Reality Suite. We got Kimmy Hart on vocals, Brian on drums, Joe on guitar, and Antonio on bass.
Bum, bum, bum.
Couldn't have said it any better myself. Before we started, this video is sponsored by Domino's.
Really?
Is it?
I wish. If Domino's is listening, please give me a sponsor.
Yeah, no, me too.
Or give us a pie.
During quarantine and actually still, like, every single day.
Yeah, we're Domino's
Still
fans.
going at it. Yeah.
So bad.
The thin crust.
Yep.
Thin crust and the desserts are just
Killer. The
crack.
edibles.
Am I allowed to say that? Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah. This is uncensored. You say whatever you want.
Perfect.
So I want to tell you very interesting. So for your interview with the local music scene, that was actually last month on their Instagram page. You guys are talking about playing in space. How's that going? Do you have a rocket ship yet?
Actually, the International Space Station got back to us. They said they loved their song.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Oh, that's space. I'm sorry. Oh, my God.
Elon Musk is working on it. Right. Got it.
Which space are we talking about?
The SpaceX?
Space.
Yeah.
SpaceX.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Mars?
Wait, what?
There's probably a music venue on Mars. I'm pretty sure we got rovers everywhere.
We'll be the first one, Reality Suite on Mars.
It's not a bad idea, really.
That's the next
And
line.
then
And
next album on Mars.
There you go. It's not part of it.
You guys rock so much on Earth that you have to take it to space to continue your rockness.
Earth
so
can't
hot.
handle us.
It's so hot.
But also, I was the one who started that in the comments, just saying.
Okay. That's awesome, man.
So yeah, I gotta brag a little bit too.
Of course.
But also, right after our interview, you guys released a really awesome, I have it right here somewhere, there it is, the Live at the Alpha Waves studio physical copy in September. How did it feel to officially release that? Because I know it was a digital over the summer, but now there's actual physical copies, a limit of 70.
I mean, it was awesome to have like a physical copy of it. It's always extra to have a tangible of your work, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we love it. We're happy about it.
He just heard about it.
Yeah,
Just
yes,
realized
yes,
it. Like,
now.
oh,
You just told us about it.
What is it again?
You want an autograph copy?
I'm thinking about it.
Okay. It was fun to put together. There was a lot of little vinyl nuances on the back cover that most people don't get that I snuck in there. So yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
I love the vinyls.
I really like it. I really enjoy it. I also like that you put the I don't want to get this wrong, but under Reality Suite there is it Japanese, I want to say?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. I wanted to make sure I got that right. I really like that. Like, honestly, the whole cover, the front, the back, everything. I like that it says stereo at in the bottom corner too. Like, it just looks so cool and so smooth.
Thanks. If you notice on the back too, no one's ever asked about this. On the back, there's what is that? It's like 12 songs listed.
Yep.
It's laid out like it would have been a 2-record set. Because if it were in the 70s,
It would have been a 2-record
they
set.
would be split across 2 records.
Yeah, it's complete homage to the live albums of the 70s that were very popular at the time. Like Peter Frampton,
Cheap Trick,
Cheap
Absolutely
Trick, that's right. And of course, Kiss.
Kiss Alive.
I was going to mention that, yeah, for live albums of the 70s, definitely one of them. But Yeah, it looks really cool. Also, I gotta brag a little bit more that my copy is number 2 out of 70. Just saying.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
That is
I
great.
forgot about that one.
So yeah, I gotta brag a little bit during all my interviews. So
So you're the one that got the number 2.
yeah. But also, this is the main reason I'm chatting with you guys. You've been really hard at work working on a brand new single entitled Triggers. How's that going?
Well, we're really excited about it. It's recorded and mastered and ready to go, but we're not releasing it till February 5th. So we're just, putting out some teasers for you guys, and yeah, we're
Yeah.
super excited about it.
We are definitely excited. We're doing the final touches and make it, just right.
On the video, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we still haven't seen the final edit of the video yet, so we're waiting on that. It's the last final piece of the puzzle, and then
The release.
Yeah.
Boom! Like an A-bomb.
Waka.
It's our first on DI Records, and actually a lot of like indie radio stations are actually spinning it already. Not
Really?
sure how it leaked out, but
I'm not sure either.
Wait, what?
How come I'm always the last to know? That's what I want to
so,
know.
yeah, if you guys look around,
Yeah,
see your,
I've seen the post. Yeah,
yeah, they're spinning it already. So
it's coming to Super Cool Radio pretty soon. I've heard.
have you?
Yeah, I've heard.
I don't know
Wow.
where that came from.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Just what I've heard.
They're trading. They're doing song trades.
So, and how was the writing and recording? This is your latest material. This is like the first since quarantine, I want to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, how was the writing and recording, especially given it was 2020 version of life now?
Well, I would say that took a big part in the writing because of quarantine and everything going on, pandemic, and all the anxiety and emotional, just the uncertainty around everything, really, and how everyone was just like going crazy at each other and just a huge divide. So it's just basically about like anxiety and uncertainty and everything I think that everyone was feeling around now, even now. So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I found like yesterday, I had like a higher anxiety level. I don't really know why, but it's just like some of those days, like you just feel it. But that's it's for everybody, especially with everything going on.
Now it's just high anxiety level for everyone, and it's just a very tense time. And
Oh, yeah.
It's like, it's crazy.
I've been going to underground parties. I'm having a great time. No one knows. I didn't even tell these guys.
He's the only one there.
I'm like,
Yeah, he's the only one there.
Oh, man.
Again, Bee Gees, old Bee Gees
They're
song.
cardboard cutouts. They mean something. Come on, man.
Mannequin?
Yeah.
Yeah, he talks to them.
Yeah, that's definitely not creepy. Hanging out with a bunch of mannequins. That's not creepy.
I mean, we have good conversations. I mean, well.
It's a one-way conversation.
I gotta steal some 41 line. Crash my own house party because nobody came. So.
Nice.
So, what can we expect from Triggers?
Can expect.
Well, what we would predict is that more people would definitely check us out. I think once they hear this track, I think it's gonna really, it's gonna explode. I think people are gonna love it.
I hope so. I hope people also it turns them on to us and our other music and brings us a little bit more attention.
Yeah.
I think it's the perfect mashup. Like, I think it's the song that we could have only written now. Like, we couldn't have written this song 2 years ago or 4 years ago. I think it's the all of our styles put together over the years that have accumulated to create Triggers.
What we evolved to be now, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I've definitely noticed. Like I was listening to Skin earlier today, and I was also listening to Awaken, and I feel like your music's getting more and more tight, more and more solid, and just the sound is just growing with each song and both albums and up until now.
Yeah, I really think we found our sound It took us a little bit to find it, but I think we finally like found our sound.
We used radars.
Sonar.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Right there.
There.
To build
Damn
on
it.
that,
It's in front of the mic.
his name is Matthew, not Mike.
No, the mic
Wait,
is in
is
front
this,
of
are we? Is this the interview?
Oh, they can't
Wait,
see the mic.
edit that out.
There's a mic over there.
Mike, edit that out.
Mike.
No,
edit everything.
I know Mike Thomas now. That's all right. Someone called me Matthew Taylor like in another interview, so it's cool.
No, what Kimmy was saying is we finally found our sound, which absolutely. I think we actually took it to another level as well. I think Awaken was kind of like finding our sound, and then I think this song we intentionally or non-intentionally took it to another level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
It's
feel
always
like
intentional.
he just learned about it. He's like, "What? We went to another level?"
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is the first time we kind of like just sat around the campfire and on a July day or July night
Yeah.
and just started writing. We brought our acoustics out, pad and, pen and just started, having at it.
So each time we write a song, it's always different. We never have a set way of writing a song, and I think that's what gives each song its character.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, your sound has definitely progressed as the years have gone on, but also, it's just cool how you guys don't really have like a set way of doing things. Like it just comes, organically, naturally. You guys obviously fine tune a few things, but just how close of a unit you guys are to actually just grow on your sound.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Thanks.
And also, I have heard that if you
Right.
Let Michael talk.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh my
It's Mark
god.
Taylor.
Oh my god.
Mark
Wow.
Taylor?
Mark Taylor.
Oh, I love this now. All right. I've also heard that if you pre-order it on iTunes or Amazon, then you screenshot and email it you guys, you get a download of a Smashing Pumpkins cover. Is that true?
Yes,
True.
That is very true.
True story.
it is true story.
Plus, it's only 99 cents, less than $1.
Thank
You know what? Honestly, we love that everyone streams our stuff. Like we see the number. He doesn't see the numbers.
I don't
see
see
the
anything.
numbers. They see the numbers. But no, we see the numbers, and we're like, just like every other band nowadays. Everyone's streaming, which is great. I stream all the time. I buy the vinyl, but then I stream everywhere else, and that's awesome. We appreciate that. But this time, we just kind of were asking, please, just buy it, download, 99 cents.
Yeah, every bit of help is going to really put us on the map.
For sure.
Our email is getting what's the word? Inundated. It's
Inundated?
blowing up. Inundated. There you go.
Yes. Oh, it's
Our
so,
email's
it's
blowing
so
up, and Anthony
cool.
is like crying about it. He's like, man, what am I keep getting ding ding.
Oh my god, I think it's so
Because
cool.
we're all tied to the
Oh,
people at reality.
yeah.
Studios.
I know. It's just that.
And yeah, it's
Really?
fun.
You're crying about it?
No, it's just that I
You
can't
get
even
phone.
concentrate on my phone. It's just dinging. I'm like, what the hell's
Yeah,
going
we have
on
the
here?
best fans, I gotta say. Thank you for your support.
Yes, they're the
We do
most
love you.
amazing fans.
Yeah, well, I got a funny story because I do like everything on my desktop, so I just figured out how to screenshot stuff. Like my iTunes is on my desktop, so I took a picture of that. I pre-ordered it, and the photo just turned out so awful. I think I told you in the email, like I pre-ordered it. Here's the photo of it. It looks awful, but I'm sorry.
That
That's
was
all
a
good.
photo of the pre-order. I thought you sent us a totally different photo. That
Oh, yeah, no,
Oh, well, you didn't even notice, so that's all right.
it was blurry. It was
small.
small.
Honestly, like I like buying stuff compared to like streaming stuff. So like everything's on my desktop. Like I buy CDs, I put them on my desktop, I listen to them. Like that's how I do stuff. I'm still stuck in like the early 2000s apparently.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's a better time.
It was a better time.
I still buy. I don't. I usually buy the CD and the vinyl, but like I said, I will stream on Spotify or Tidal. But
With that said, I just brought back home. I had it stored away, my Nintendo 64 with a lot of cartridges, and pretty excited to show you guys a couple of
Oh,
like Mario Kart.
Can't wait.
Oh my god, does it still work?
Yeah, of course. Why?
We'll have to play.
I know.
I was at a game. Not a
I
game.
want to play too.
We'll have to hook it up online somehow.
I was looking at the Atari system this weekend. I was at a place in Asbury Park. I forget what they're called. Static Games or something like that. Anyway, it's like a GameStop, except they have way cooler stuff. He had shrink wrapped, like a mint-looking Atari.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow.
You know, with like 3
The
cartridges
console
in there,
and
the console, the joysticks, the
Yeah.
paddles.
Oh man.
For like $60.
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
Then they refurbish them, they clean them up, and then they resell them.
Wow.
Dude, I want it.
Yeah.
The Atari 2600 is really where it's at.
I got to get to Asbury Park then. I know what I'm doing this week. Yeah, well, I just started using my PlayStation 2 again. Like I started playing like Tony Hawk and like all the games I used to play with like before I was in high school and in high school. So I'm like, let's do this.
That's so cool.
Yeah, but getting back a little bit on track because I was actually gonna go into my next thing. So why did you choose "Bullet with Butterfly Wings" by the Smashing Pumpkins as a song to cover?
It's an excellent
Actually,
question.
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
That's
It
the
is.
only song that Anthony knows.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We have to revolve our capacities around
Three
notes.
knowledge.
I know this song.
Anyway, Kimmy.
Well, honestly, it was it's actually the perfect song for everything that was going on. But we were on live on Instagram Live, and we were just asking everyone for like what song should we cover.
Well, we actually had done drums for Triggers that day. We had the
Yes.
drums set up in the studio. We had recorded the drums, and it was like 10:30 at night. And just on a whim, we went on Instagram Live, and I forget who it was, Kimmy or Antonio had thrown out the question, "Hey guys, if we did a cover, what would you want to hear?" And
And
We're getting
then
so many responses.
Yeah, there was
Yeah, we
that.
got
Yeah.
a ton of really amazing responses. And it was really hard to pick.
Yeah.
But then somebody said,
Smashing Pumpkins, and we were like,
yeah, and I was
Bullet
like,
with
that
Butterflies.
song's perfect right
Yeah.
now because it's exactly how I feel. I feel like a rat in a cage.
Yeah.
And I just want to scream.
But
So
Yeah, we wanted the challenge of playing a song we've never practiced or played. And that was one of the many that were thrown at us. And we just felt really happy to do that one. It just felt right. And, you know, it's kind of got the same gearing vibe that we have. So it really worked out. And we did it, I think we did it exceptionally, but I'm not going to, you know, pat my own shoulder.
Don't boast about it. I mean,
But if you want to find out, make sure to pre-order because then you actually get to hear them with Bullet with Butterfly Wings. I'm also very curious to hear it because Kimmy, I really want to hear how your vocals sound in there because I'm very excited.
cool.
thank you.
Well, what Antonio forgot to mention was he plays bass on it. But no, other than that,
It's
no,
roasting
let him
tonight.
today.
It's true. I even saw myself in the mirror playing.
We actually videotaped it just so you could see it. We on a videotape, of course, VHS. But no, actually, what Antonio was saying was I've known that song all my life, but I've never played it and I've never learned it.
Same.
So it was one of those things where that night we had the drums set up. It was like, all right, you're gonna get this drum take done tonight because the drums are set up tonight and it's over. So I literally we like ripped the song off of YouTube.
Yeah.
And I literally just played to it like 3 or 4 times, right?
3
Yeah, that
times
was
on the
it. That
headphones.
was it.
Yes, 3 shots.
That was
Yeah.
pretty
And we
amazing.
used take 2.
It-
And it just, yeah, I just kept doing it until I felt like it was there and they took take 2. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So now I hear it and I'm like, oh, I did that differently, I did that wrong. But it became ours by accident. It became our, you know, interpretation.
Happy accidents.
You guys don't have accents. It's just how you plan to do it. It's just how
I just right, so it's right.
But also going along with covers, what is some songs that you enjoy? What are some covers you enjoy playing live?
Zombie.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
We don't really
Especially
have
because I
too
can
many
play
covers
guitar
that we
too.
play
So
live.
it's extra fun. Because you know what, guys, it's such a different experience, like playing guitar and singing live. Like playing an instrument in unison with
Yeah,
the
that's true. We
band.
don't really play instruments live.
Yeah, that's hard.
No, because I'm used to just singing, so like
Oh,
it's,
right.
it's totally different picking up a
Yeah.
guitar and like being in sync with all the other with all you guys
I was in sync.
in are trying to be in sync because my timing sucks.
That's the one you
I get what you're saying, Kimmy.
It's just it was cool. It was a fun
I
experience.
get it.
I like
And she
it.
looks great with a guitar wrapped around it.
But
You
thanks.
gotta say.
I feel badass, you know.
Yes.
You should. Should feel badass, yeah. You guys, any covers you enjoy playing live?
From recent catalog, I'd say Photograph from Def Leppard. I had a great time playing that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
technical
did that
song.
a year ago, remember?
That's a fun one. That's always
Yeah.
a fun one.
We don't do many covers, so it's really tough.
Yeah, I mean, I had fun playing Royal Blood. We covered Royal Blood.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought that was badass.
Which
So-
one?
But that's just me. Figure it out.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a great tune. And the other thing we did years back, we only did it for a hot minute. It was a Muse song. Is it Starlight?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but we did that Molly Cruz set the one time.
Well, yeah, that was
Great.
just pure badass.
Bon Jovi too. Bon Jovi.
Yeah, I
that
think
was really
Living on
cool.
a Prayer by Bon Jovi is definitely a favorite, even though we've only played it once. And
Talk Box. Love that.
That's
so
always
cool.
a favorite.
I don't know, was that ever filmed, that show?
We didn't do it.
Bits and pieces.
Damn.
But yeah.
Hmm.
It was a good show. We did it was a covers show. Each band had to pick a band and cover it. Like the band, not the songs.
Mhm. And we had a friend, Paul, play keyboards.
Phenomenal player.
It's so good.
Yeah,
That's a
that's like really cool. Like I've never been to like an all cover show. Like it doesn't usually happen around here.
Say again?
An all cover show or like a band covered a band. I've never been to a show like that, but that sounds really cool though.
We had the
Really?
promoter, who we love. It was her birthday. That's what it was, right? It was her birthday.
Yep.
So she asked like 4 of her favorite local bands to do exactly what
Diana
Ann said,
Lane.
you know. And so one band did, I think, Alice Cooper, right? Alice Cooper. There you go. Bon Jovi. Somebody did Motley Crue or no? Kiss? No, am I thinking of a different show?
That's another show.
Oh,
Anyone
No,
else
the
there?
other one was hold on.
Pat Benatar?
Yes. Pat Benatar.
Oh yeah, it was Pat Benatar.
Possibly, yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have cover shows around here, but not like a band just doing like a set list like from another band. There's usually different covers.
Yeah, that was a unique
It was
kind
fun.
of little
Mhm.
event thing.
That would be really cool. Like that sounds really cool.
It was fun. It was
was.
fun for us.
And how about what are some covers that you haven't played live that you were thinking about or like to?
Dear Prudence.
Yeah.
You want to see a band fight?
No, I want to
Band
do
fight?
Welcome Home or like a Stone by Audios. And Cody and Cam.
Those are good picks.
There are 2 Kiss songs that I'm still gonna keep throwing in the ring,
Oh,
and
jeez.
one is from their second 1974 album called "Watching You." If you guys know it,
Dun,
You're a true Kiss fan.
dun, dun,
yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Great song.
And "Unholy," which is on their 1992 album "Revenge."
Gene.
So
I wanna
Not
see-
my
can we
favorite
see
album.
that?
I get it. I
That's
doesn't
deep.
like those. So we'll do "Forever" by Kiss or something.
I'd say Whitesnake, Here I Go Again. I've been.
I love that
I know,
song.
man.
I grew up on that song.
Yes.
These guys cringe. I've been.
All right,
I've been
so-
wanting to do that forever.
Not "Still in the Night."
So Matt, maybe one of these
Great
days on our downtime, if we're not writing songs, we may pick 2 of our favorite cover songs of each member to do an EP of like just covers.
You should.
I would
If we can do it, we'll do it. Because we can.
It's gonna take a lot of compromise.
Whatever.
It took a lot to convince actually all of you guys to do Zombie.
Oh, God.
It took years of convincing.
I'm not a fan of Zombie, I'll be honest with you. I'm not
Me
a fan
neither.
of the song.
But we did it like multiple times too, right?
But we did it for the
We
fans.
did it for fans.
It was the only
Fans.
song that I could, play guitar on. Like, I've gotten better since,
Zombie shouldn't take so much convincing, in my opinion, but that's just me.
I know. That's just me too. That's what I thought.
I mean, I will say like a lot of people have covered it, and I've seen a lot of like not so good covers, but you guys, obviously everything you do is awesome. So there's a difference.
You know, you're
Thank
taking
you.
me back. That was a year ago, right? That was a year ago.
Yeah, it was.
9 months. Yeah.
Neil Peart had just died.
Yeah.
He died, I think, on the 4th of January.
Mm.
So we started
No,
playing this.
that's my birthday.
Well, that was the day he died.
Really?
But it wasn't in the papers until like the 6th or the 7th.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
it was actually the 4th day he
Oh
died.
man.
So
Sorry.
he died. It kind of hit me, hard. And then we started playing Zombie. So in my head, I said, well, I really don't like this song at all, but I'm going to have to do something to it to make it something I can enjoy. So that, coupled with the passing of Neil Peart, made me really rethink, let me do something a little tribal. How would Neil Peart approach this? So that's in my head. That's what I was thinking. So that's what kind of got me through the experience.
Oh, man.
That's
Sorry, it's not-
Love
No, but
that
then-
song.
But then we did it on our last show, which was March 7th?
Yeah.
14th? 7th? March 7th. Last
It was
year.
March
That was
7th.
before
Yeah.
the pandemic. Yeah.
That was
And that's-
before we all.
Started.
That's when we shot the video.
Lockdown started.
And the video's on YouTube right now. Shameless plug.
Yes, I like that video.
Yeah, make sure to check. Like I was listening at work last week, so make sure to check it out on YouTube. But yeah, but it's interesting just how Neil Peart's death like made you kind of change your approach to a song. Like it's interesting like how stuff like that affects you and makes you change your way of thinking or improve on things.
Mhm. Thanks. Yeah, it's a lot of it too. Like when we're writing songs, I'm sure we can all relate. If I'm like really into an album at that moment, like there's influences in a musician that will stick with you all your life, and they're always going to be there. But then there's certain things that kind of interject and kind of influence you for the moment. And for me, at least personally, at least those things actually make appearances too in songs, even if it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
in drumming or if it's
Yeah.
with a melody on it or something. But yeah, there's things that I hear that I do that I'm like, oh, that's so like Metallica, Justice for All, whatever.
Yeah, like it
That's-
would remind you of.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
but then there'll be something that I stole from like the Struts or the Killers that kind of that meshed with the Lars Ulrich thing.
Mm.
Yeah,
Then it becomes your own at that point. I kind of do the same, approach it the same way in guitar solos or rhythm sections where you just kind of combine either what you maybe heard that week or that month or just something that just subliminally just comes to your mind. You know what I mean?
It's in your subconscious.
Yes, yeah, it's just like just happens.
totally.
Yeah, it's really interesting, like what you hold on to, what you grasp, but taking a bunch of different elements and just, as you said, just make it your own and put your own style and spin on it and flair.
Flair.
Lots of flair.
You need at least
Yeah,
20,
flair
27
there.
pieces of flair.
27 pieces of flair.
That's our quota for Flair per song.
That's
27.
a lot of flair,
You know where that's from, right?
but no Ric Flair, so that's all right.
What is it from?
Office Space. You need at least 27 flares.
Oh, right.
In the restaurant, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jennifer Aniston's first movie.
That's right. Was it?
Yeah. yeah.
I don't know.
I've only seen one scene of that movie, and that was when they were smashing the equipment.
Movie, it's actually still a
I
fantastic
haven't
movie.
seen it.
The
Oh,
red,
really?
the red stapler.
Yeah.
That's my staple.
The movie's great. You
Alright,
gotta
now
see
I
it.
gotta see it.
I'll have to check it out because if Antonio recommends it, it's worth watching. I assume.
I recommend it. Highly recommend it. It's a fun movie.
If Antonio recommends it, it's free on Amazon Prime. So,
That's a tip for anyone watching, and it's currently free.
Awesome.
Hope everyone is enjoying my interview with Reality Suite. And before we get to a new segment here on Super Cool Radio, here's a sneak peek, an exclusive, at their upcoming music video for Triggers.
Always in the middle, get out, get out. I stitch on my triggers and I'll never get out of it. Will I ever beat it? I'm out, I'm out. I wanna let it go, but my triggers, they always win. Anxiety is killing me. Turn the TV off, I cannot stand it. Uncertainty has got a hold of me. Triggers are
now I got a very cool segment I'm introducing for season 2, starting with you guys. So this either could go really well or just awful. I have fan questions that either people have asked me or people have asked you when Brian put out a post about it. So we're gonna see, just answer it as you guys, whatever comes to mind.
Gosh.
I got 6 of them. So the first one I kind of modified a little bit, so I'll ask the original question and my modification to it. So the first one, what is everyone's favorite Reality Suite song?
Oh.
Okay.
Zombie.
That's a good sign.
Oh my god.
Actually, Live Now Forever. I really like that song.
That's actually my favorite too.
That song.
I know I didn't, but it's pretty
Wow,
rock.
that's a surprise to me. Yeah,
Revelation.
that's what I would pick as well.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
really like Playing with Fire and Grave.
Which are great songs too.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
No, Triggers. Within Triggers. I
Yeah.
really like Triggers.
I really like Triggers. See,
I
I'm
really like it.
a more of a pop guy, even though Live Now Forever I love because it's heavy. It's got the grinding stuff. I think Triggers has a great combination of you got the middle section, which is really
Yeah.
heavy,
Yeah.
but then it comes right out back into the melodic, the melodic stuff. So,
we can't wait till Rick Beato has a review on our song.
Rick Beato?
Rick Beato.
Do you know who Rick Beato is, Mike?
Oh,
Oh, it's okay.
We're kidding, guys. Just in case you're just tuning in, we know his name is Roger.
yes.
No,
I've used it as an alias before to order food. So
Roger.
at that time I
Very
delivered by you.
nice.
That's how I knew. So we got 2 Live Now Forevers, a Grave, and a Playing with Fire, and a Triggers.
So there you guys go. I'm actually gonna add. I actually thought of this morning when I was watching the music video for Skin, because that's actually my favorite music video. What is your guys' favorite music video that you've shot?
I'm gonna say Kiss the Ring. There's so many colors there. It just pours like so much vision. It's highly visual. It's really cool. It just draws you in. I think it was a great video. It's well done. Grave is kind of like a hard second. It's like right between the two.
I'd say Bury Me Alive for me. I enjoyed that one. That was cool.
Almost getting killed.
Yeah.
Almost definitely.
Enjoy it.
Yeah. That
Wait,
was
what happened?
actually that's a tough one because we have a lot of fun in all of our videos.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I would have to say Bury Me Alive also. Bury Me Alive or Grave.
Grave
I
was
think
Grave
I
was
think
was good too.
Grave. If I was forced to say, I would say Grave because I just feel like
it had so many. It had like a storyline. Like it
Yeah.
was. So did
So did
Bury Me
Me,
Alive, but this time it was just more as planned out.
there's a lot of details in
A lot
there.
more
a lot
detail,
of details
yeah.
that took us like a good 6 weeks to 2 months to plan out. And,
You should ask us what our least favorite video is.
oh yeah, that's what our least favorite video is.
Yeah, it's easy.
Skin.
Yo,
No,
Yeah, I would say Skin.
Conspire.
Conspire.
Oh, I forgot.
Conspire.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Exactly. I hate that one. I want to redo that
That
one.
was fun.
All right, so
Why do you not like it?
Me too.
We put that together so fast for like a silly contest.
There's a contest going on.
Yeah,
Oh,
And-
really?
it's just
Okay, we have to tell a story.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yes.
First off, Skin. Let's go back. Die Dreaming. So Die Dreaming, it was our first video. We didn't have any money, so we put out like one of those crowdfunding things, which people were so generous. Thank you so much. We labeled them as co-producers. But while we were planning that video, we were also planning on shooting Skin because we knew we wanted to do Die Dreaming and Skin as our first 2 singles. Skin we put in the hands of one bass player, Antonio Valente. And
Mike Valente.
Valente.
that's not how you say my last name.
Well, I'm just,
Valenti.
I put a little flair on it.
Yes. Blair.
And Die Dreaming, I was preparing that one. So
Mm.
there's the contest right there. No, but so Die Dreaming was on this side, Skin. So we actually got Skin done first, but we challenged ourselves. I don't know how far you want to go into this, but I want to let you talk and explain it. Basically, we shot it with a Samsung Note
Oh,
3,
Note 5.
Note 5.
It just came out, and I only had it for a few weeks. The phone was brand new at the time, and I thought that the video quality of the phone was so impressive that I decided Well, actually, the whole story behind that is in another interview. All right, no.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's in the Cupcakes and Crossbones.
Oh, right,
I
right.
did a
I
thorough
was-
explanation.
oh my
on it. But
God.
anyway, I'll do it.
Everyone tuned out.
again.
Here we go again.
Do we have a time limit on this?
we were testing up cameras to film the video, and we used the phone as a reference at first, and then we're looking at it, I'm like, whoa, this looks really good. Hold on a second. So I utilized this crazy contraption to emulate a Steadicam. It's basically like a long board with handles like far apart.
It's the most ridiculous thing you've ever laid your eyes upon.
We should put together a video of the B-roll of all the bad,
Yeah.
like the bad takes and stuff.
I
But,
wish
so yeah, that was
video of
shot-
you
that was
doing
like
that
really, like,
ridiculous
probably,
thing.
Just shot really quick in the corner of our studio, and it was
But it was based on serious budget. I mean, the most money we spent was on the flashlights, which was $30.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Literally.
But that's another scenario where there was absolutely no concept. It was like we shut up. I was like, all right, Ant, what are we doing for this video?
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know, man. Just set up in the corner over there. And just, all right, direct me.
And I just knew I wanted to paint my face, so then I just ended up.
Oh, right. That's what saved the video. Your bathtub and your paint.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And Jeff Fisher. That was Jeff Fisher in the video, right?
Yeah.
Oh, when
Yes,
you,
it was.
Yeah, in the bar.
Yes.
In the bar,
We
yes.
got in a bar fight.
Yeah.
That was another B-roll. We needed a little bit more, so we started filming in a bar.
So we shot that, we edited it, but we held on to it until Die Dreaming came out. Die Dreaming came out, and then we put out Skin. But then we were
Really?
trying to, yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I got a good memory. And then,
Yeah, I don't remember
but then
any
there
of
was a
this.
contest going on that we wanted to win. So we wanted to get a video in at the last minute to
A
kind of
different
push our numbers up. Yeah, a new video.
Yeah.
And that's where Conspire came out. And again, it was like one of those scenarios that we're like, we wanted to keep it real simple, probably just Kimmy, with the selfie thing going on, and then it just grew from there all within one evening. It was just,
Yeah, it was like we literally shot footage all over my basement. Like
Yeah.
literally, like in the garage, in
What
a
was
basement,
that?
in some forgotten corner of the attic. It's like anywhere we possibly can, we shot film, and it didn't make any sense whatsoever. If you're on some serious drugs, it's awesome.
That's a tip for anyone who wants to watch it.
Yeah, but don't do drugs.
The others are bad. Say no. Unless they're free.
That's a legal thing.
I would say my next favorite video, let's spin back, circle back, spin.
Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
Triggers, which is coming out next month. Ooh.
Did you say it's your least favorite?
No, one of my most
Oh,
favorite.
most favorite.
You know. And we haven't seen the final cut yet, but we've seen a couple drafts, and we're really excited about it. You
a lot
guys
of
are
fun to
seeing,
make, yeah.
you're seeing little clips of it here and there on our social media.
All right. Now the second question, which I actually think this is actually a pretty good question. So, are you guys working on an EP or a full-length album? To go along with Triggers.
At the moment, we don't have that answer. Triggers is the song we worked on. And then I think, depending on how things tie up, if venues open, then we're going to try to, gear towards practice and performance. If it doesn't, then we're probably going to keep writing songs. In fact, I just recently dialed up this particular room, which doesn't
Yeah.
show in the picture, but it's ready for like serious demoing. Just not so much. Yeah, it's
Red
just
pillows.
The pillows.
the
And
opposite
sleeping.
side of this is what.
Demoing and sleeping.
In fact, I just bought acoustic panels for this room because it's
Okay.
bouncy as hell. in
Exciting.
here. So it's going to be really fun to create.
I started writing 2 new songs.
That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're all writing on our own, so
Yeah.
I think there'll be some good follow-ups coming up this year.
Definitely
Yeah.
have lots of ideas
Yeah.
stirring, brewing in this
For sure.
pot, but we don't have. But yeah, it'll come together.
Everything will come together right now over me.
I'm definitely looking forward to it. I know you guys always produce solid music, and I like how you describe your room. You have panels and stuff, and it sounded very technical. And then I'm thinking in the background that I have an axe throwing board in my room.
I mean, if I were to lift the webcam and move it around, I could show you, but that would, I can
No,
just see
please.
these guys
Don't-
having a
Don't do
dastardly
that.
idea of doing that.
So it's not a good idea.
It sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm good for
Yeah,
it.
it'd be more complicated, more trouble than it's worth.
All right. Number 3. will you guys ever tour Europe at some point?
Absolutely.
Love to.
Love to. We
Yeah.
would absolutely. That's a dream come
Yeah,
true.
we
actually,
will not deny that idea.
Mhm.
I think I would.
That is
I'd
a
go for
life
that.
goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Promoters
It's
out
on our
there-
bucket list.
Yeah,
Yes.
promoters out there, contact us.
Actually, anywhere in the world doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be Europe. It could be anywhere.
Yeah.
The question was
We're
yours.
easy.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, and South America, Central America.
For sure.
Mm,
Can't
Oh,
forget
yeah.
Brazil, Argentina.
The
a lot of
rock scene
friends
is
down there.
strong there, yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Yes.
So many Brazilian fans down there
Oh my god, that'd be so much fun to go.
in Japan.
I hope that happens for you. I mean, well, make sure to stop at South Bend, Indiana too. That would be cool. I know there's a super cool guy there too.
Awesome. That's cool, man.
Yeah, definitely. Europe's really nice. I would like to go. I'm not even with a band. I want to go. So
Tag along with us.
Yeah, man.
yes, you might get tired of me after the first stop, but that's all right. All right. On the fan question number 4. Favorite flavor or style of coffee?
Favorite style of coffee?
Or like
Style.
Okay, so my favorite coffee as of now is Tim Hortons.
Very nice.
Okay.
Tim Hortons. It's a Canadian company, but they are fantastic, and you can get the Keurigs, and they are so good. They are very, very good.
I like my coffee pretty strong with hazelnut creamer and a little bit of whipped cream on the top. It's
Ooh.
really good. That's what's in here right now.
I say mine is Nespresso's Mexico blend. I think it's a 6 or 7
Mm.
with a little soy milk in it, a little bit.
What's a 6 or 7? What is that?
The strength
Oh,
out of 10.
okay.
So yeah, good stuff.
Is that like coffee drinker talk?
I'm not
familiar.
sure.
I've never heard of that before.
I like fill my thing up like scoops.
I'm not going to claim to be a coffee connoisseur, so I'm just going to give you a coffee story. So most recently, my mother-in-law, 90-year-old Italian,
I love this story.
lady,
¿Cómo se llama?
it pains her to find half-empty jars of anything. So if there's an empty jar of this and an empty jar of that, she's going to combine them, regardless of what it is. So there's the decaf coffee with the green, there's the regular with the orange, and then there's the espresso, which she's Italian, she should know what espresso is, right? So what she did was, it pained her so much to have a half-empty jar of espresso, so she poured the espresso in with all the coffees.
So it could be decaf, it could be regular, it could be just espresso.
Let me actually back up. These are all, the other 2 are instant coffees. So I'm making the regular instant
That's
coffee,
awesome.
and I'm mixing
No.
it, and the grinds
No.
are all over the sides of the cup. And I'm like, what? I'm putting more. See, I'm like, not about the coffee taste, I'm about the creamer. So I'm like putting more and more vanilla creamer, trying to mask it. But by the end of it, it's all just like all the grinds are at the bottom.
Oh, wow.
That's disgusting.
That's going away, yeah.
That's
You
awesome.
like the girls?
That's
So
awesome.
It even confused herself. She didn't know when she went to make espresso on Sunday after the dinner. She couldn't find the espresso because she.
Now she
Something
wasted
there.
all of them. Now
Yeah,
they're
That's
all-
awesome. You just need a Keurig and you'd be all right.
We have one. That's the sad part.
At least you can't mess with those, right? You know,
She'll
take
find a
those.
way.
She'll find a way.
Reuse
Reuse
the
the
caps.
case.
You could put 3 of them into one.
She wouldn't. When we were using it regularly, I'm sorry to take up your whole show on. No,
Come on.
she would take the cups from the Keurig and she would save them because you can't throw anything away. Saran wrap, tin foil, the little cups.
Oh,
There's
man.
still coffee in there, right? So
Dude,
she
yeah.
wouldn't throw it away. So there was a point where we had like a whole like mound stack up in the corner on the counter of like these little used Keurig things. I don't know.
Wow.
you're gonna have to borrow your neighbor's garbage can to throw out some.
She is a character.
Coffee.
Coffee.
That sounds very interesting and kind of disgusting, but that's all right.
I like my coffee like I like my alcohol. Neat.
All right.
Straight, no.
That's your
shooter.
soundbite for the
So,
episode.
I always put a teaser out. I might have to use that. But we're moving on to number 5. This is actually a 2-part question. So, who's the fun person in your band? And Kimmy, how do you put up with them?
I feel like the person who asked the question knew the answer to that question already.
Right.
Wait, I saw that message. You changed it. Wasn't it who's the most narcissistic in the band?
That's me.
We can go with that too. I was adding it.
There you go. See? I take it all. I got a lot of prizes here.
Here's your trophy.
There it is. Thank you.
No, he's the funnest, most
Yes.
fun.
Yes.
If you're around.
I can't
And
be
how do I
serious.
deal with it? I just laugh.
I just can't be serious. It hurts. It really does
It
hurt.
does hurt. It hurts. It hurts.
It hurts us.
What's the point of living life if you can't have fun? You know?
On that note, so we knew we were meeting with you, right? At like 7:45-ish. So I tell the band, hey guys, let's meet at 7:30. So Joey and I get here at like 7:32. We walk into Ant's house. The door's unlocked, of course. Walk in. Everybody know that his doors are unlocked.
Yeah. Come on over.
If you want to visit them,
So we're hanging out. We're talking. We're thinking Ant's upstairs. Prepping the room up because he said he was gonna,
I did say it.
work on the lighting and everything. And we're talking, and suddenly the door swings open. We think it's going to be Kimmy swinging the door, but it's him.
It's him.
Just getting
Hi guys.
at like 7:30, 7:46.
Oh, so I wasn't that late.
Nope.
No, you're almost
Okay.
late.
All right.
well, you weren't even home.
No, I wasn't
He
home.
wasn't home.
You do
Wasn't
that a
home.
lot. You do that a lot, though.
I was busy. I had to do a few things here. and
We'll
there.
be here, and he won't be here.
Like Nintendo 64.
Starbucks. in
Not
hand.
only that, but he's bragging about, during the day, he's bragging about this lighting that he's got going on for tonight. Nothing's set up.
It's almost as good.
Seriously?
He locked himself out of the computer because he didn't know his passcode.
There we go. Look at that lighting. It's amazing.
This is Reality Suite After Dark.
Yeah. He paid the electric bill.
That's a lot of good information to know. If anyone wants to hang out with Antonio, the door's always open. He might not be home. Make yourself some coffee.
Right.
Pretty
We're like
much.
Motel 6. We'll leave the light on for you.
All right. It's time. The last fan question. I think this is the most important, the super serious. This is the last question. I made it for a reason. Brian, will you get a haircut soon?
Damn.
I was shocked that people were saying that. I really thought that 2020 people weren't going to go to salons and like guys were going to be like, F it.
That's what I was hoping
We had no
for.
choice for a while.
Yeah, you
I
had no
mean,
choice.
It was so hard to tend to. I didn't like having long
Same
hair.
here.
It was just too much to work with. You had long hair?
For the first like 3.5 months.
No, I don't
Yeah.
recall that.
That wasn't that long, but
yeah. This is long hair for you.
Yeah.
yeah. This Friday I'm getting a haircut.
No, but yeah, no, I'm growing it as far as I can go.
Nice.
I like it.
He's gonna be the next Crystal Gale.
Nobody knows who she is.
Nobody knows who's that joke. Look, when you look it up, you'll get it, and it's gonna be funny then. It's like a Family Guy reference,
Oh my god.
It's like you had to be no for the joke. Sorry.
That's all right. We're just full of references from the previous season. Whatever Antonio talks about, full of references. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for season 2. Everyone is in the shot. I'm glad we got that figured out. So everyone can see Joe now. He is here. Antonio's gone, but that's okay. So
Yes.
thank you guys so much. Always a fun time. I do got one more thing before we go. What can we expect from Reality Suite for this year now, 2021?
Freaking kick-ass music.
I like that.
Yeah, for the short term, Triggers comes out on February 5th. The video will be out then also. We'll be promoting that.
But yeah, we'll definitely be churning out some music. That's just it's inevitable.
Yeah,
It's gonna
I think
happen.
we'll
Yes,
start doing
absolutely.
that. after Triggers comes out, I think we're gonna get tired of it already and want to start writing again.
Absolutely. I already started. I
Well, yeah,
already
we're
want to
gonna,
like
I'm
start writing something.
I'm
putting it
stoked to
down.
write, yeah.
I'm
So,
gonna be honest with you on that note. The Smashing Pumpkins cover came together so quickly and so easily. I would love to record like 2 or 3 songs of our own material in that fashion. When you hear it, you'll understand what I mean. It's a lot more stripped down. It's a lot more like the Skin album. It's a lot less polished.
Produced, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe we'll do something like that.
Barely
Who
even
knows?
mastered.
Yeah, hardly mastered.
I mean, we did it ourselves, basically, you know, so.
We did. We did
DIY.
that one. Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to all the great stuff you guys got going on. And remember, I'm going to say this again. If you pre-order it, you get their cover of Bullet with Butterfly Wings by the Smashing Pumpkins. They need your help. It'd be cool. It's only 99 cents. And you get to support a really awesome band.
Woo!
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mike.
Thank you. Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us. Matt.
Oh my God! Did you really call him Mike?
On purpose.
Roger.
Mark Taylor.
Houston, we have a problem.
SpaceX.
And I am Ken with Matt with Super Cool Radio. And for
And
Jimmy,
reality sweet, and we're going to Mars.
yes,
2021, we're going to Mars
Yes.
in a Tesla,
There you go.
right?
yeah,
Go to space.
let's do it. So make sure to catch Reality Suite in space. Check out their new single, comes out February 5th, entitled Triggers. I know I've already pre-ordered it, so you should too. And for Reality Suite of Kimmy, Brian, Joe, and Antonio, I am Matthew Thomas with Super Cool Radio. Thank you for watching.
Matthew Thomas.
Matthew Thomas.